Alright, so it's another day here. If you noticed, I pulled this cross member out. Reason being is, if you look there, that's where the cross member frame mounts mounted, here and here. And on my bus, we had to scoot the frame mounts, or the cross member, back a little bit to accommodate the DT. What you didn't see was I was having to try to drill them out from below, and it just didn't work very well. So this is one of the old frame mounts, and I had a couple people asking me how these worked exactly. So I'll show you on the donor bus here. I don't even know if this is the right way it goes in, but it could be the other way. But it sits in like this, as so, and then you have bolt holes up top and below that line up. And then these holes here correspond to where the cross member mounts to it. So they were different between the 7.3 and the DT360, and I think they're also, the 360 probably uses the same as the 466. Anyway, so what I ended up doing is we pulled the cross member out. I was going to transfer the whole cross member, but it's the same. So I just unbolted it from these mounts, from here anyways, pulled the mounts out, and then brought them over to my bus. Thank goodness for a donor bus, because you just never know when you're going to need something. Apparently I left more than just my tin snips last night. Good thing I came back out here. Anyway, so what we did is I jacked up the motor, and we slid it out, and or slid the cross member out, and I pulled one side at a time. That way, if something happened, I could slide it back real quick to catch the engine, but luckily that never happened. And then after I got the appropriate mounts in, all the bolt holes lined up. Now, these holes here that you see, this one and this one, were hand drilled, because I was trying to drill them, but when you go underneath, you got leaf springs in the way, and you just can't get a drill in there. So I decided to go this route, because I measured this hole, and this hole. You know, this one right here is hand drilled, so 1, 2, and 3, and they corresponded perfectly to the holes over there. Likewise, the front end is a little bit shorter on the S series. Can't figure out why. I don't care. Anyway, so we did that. The only thing that's going to suck right now is that my brake lines coming off this valve here are copper or brass, one of the two, and they're a pain in the ass to bend. But the whole motor is completely bolted in now, nice and tight, so it's ready to start. We're going to try to do that this evening. That'll be another video. I have to move the upper hose out of the way because the fan will catch it. So I have tried to get this fitting out of the compressor to fit my old fitting in, but it just won't come out. So I'm going to have to get a T in, because this is the air brake line. I need to take this other one off because there's no sense in using it anymore. The transmission cooler lines will come off at some point. We don't need them on a manual transmission. And the other thing I did too was we swapped the pedals out yesterday night. So the proper pedals are in. Let's see here. Here's the brake pedal, the old brake pedal. I didn't change the brake pedal valve. That's the original valve. The donor bus valve is right here. I kept that because they're expensive. But for reference here, so let's see here. There is how the 7.3 brake pedal hung, just about. So you can see how it needed to be moved. And as you can see, I still haven't gotten the doghouse quite all the way to the wall yet. We'll fix that. It probably has some kind of seal or something in it, but changing the pedal is really easy. This back piece here you leave in, and the front piece has a a little rod that goes through, a pin, which is right there, and it just goes completely through, and also through the edges of the valve, which are right there. So, and then the brake pedal pushes that black plunger up right there. So, and that's how the valve works. It's pretty cool. So, and this is a brand new, or fairly new valve. That's why I'm saving it. I don't want to sell it because these are expensive. So it'd be nice for, you know, if and when that one ever goes out. But so yeah, we also repainted the back of the motor. I'm not going to pull the doghouse out right now to show you. But I also have my new turbo V-clamp, so that will work great. So we're hoping to get it started today, and then once we do that, then we can start jamming the radiator and stuff in. Let's see, anything else? Oh, so the shifter is going to come out of the floor somewhere around here. So I'm going to make it a straight stick. Probably going to come out right about here. So yeah, we're going to make it straight, because you know, when it's back like this, that's going to be really far back and in the way of people. So yeah, we'll just make it a straight stick and be done with it. I may make the bend just a little bit. I'm not sure yet though. It all depends. So, but that's it so far. We're going to take this home and fix it up. I'll probably use the 5-speed international knob on it too, instead of the Eaton Fuller. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But here's the. Just screw it on real quick. The threads are a little mucked up. That's not good. Anyway, yeah, that's the knob I'll probably use on it. It'll match the auxiliary transmission. Plus, it just looks cool. So, but anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.